Welcome to DRTSPR show. This is Dr. Thangella Shiva Prasad Reddy alias Dr. TSPR. Namaste, Adab, hello. Politicians, administrators, and their pampered, even I will say Election Commission of India, entire administration under Election Commission of India, with chief election officers in every state. Why are you so fearful when we try to do a show? Last 1 hour, we are trying to connect with different devices. We are unable to connect. Even WhatsApp or other platforms. Why so much of fear when you have such wonderful guests? This fear itself clearly states that whatever you are indulging and doing, it is not in larger public interest. That is why this show, again, on the eve of World Earth Day, 22nd April, today being 23rd, we are trying to do a show so that people will understand what happened to political parties, politicians, officers or administrators. They don't have thinking abilities. I'm directly pointing out to them. What is so important, that aspect has been left around by these politicians, political parties. Administrators are sleeping and their pampered media too. We are taking an example of Hyderabad. As and when Hyderabad becomes hot, it used to rain. Is it happening now? Now Hyderabad is like a boiler. Likewise, all other cities, Cochin, everywhere. Is it raining in that area? No, it is raining in the peripheral, outside of Hyderabad. We have seen that such type of rain destroyed the existing crops also in Telangana. Same fate is befallen everywhere in southern India too. Why? Sir, please, sir.
Yeah, welcome to the channel. And thank you, Dr. Suprasad Garu.
Sir.
The most important thing is the World Earth Day. So everybody, in their own way, were showcasing their initiatives. And you see, interestingly, I was going through the calendar of events on environment. March 22nd is the World Water Day, and then the World Forest Day, and then the World Meteorological Day. Water, forest, and meteorological. After that, April 22nd is the Earth Day. So all these, the elements of nature, which are five, they put together, provided the life on the earth, sustained the life on the earth. And June 5th is the Environment Day. What I felt is, Earth Day should be a day for every institution to carry out the evaluation of the performance of these five natural elements. We celebrated water and everybody was felt water crisis. And then the forest, yes, deforestation. All put together, what is the status of the earth? What is the status of the quality of the life? How many life forms have disappeared last 10 years or last 1 year because of anthropogenic activities? We are not looking into it. The UN comes out with one theme, planet and plastics. Everybody is after the plastics. Yes, plastics has become a big menace now. It doesn't mean that we do not review, monitor other things. You see, the Red Indian philosophy, only after the last tree has been cut down, only after the last river has been poisoned, only after the last fish has been caught, only then will you find that money cannot be eaten. This is 100% correct. People who witnessed the vulnerable Bhuj earthquake. They found water which was sold for more than 1,000 rupees a bottle in the night time. So this is the situation. Everybody is happy that my land value is growing, but nobody is looking into what is the status of water and what is the impact on the life forms, what is the impact on the farmers. Let us take water. It's a shame. We are pumping from the dead storage of the irrigation reservoirs. Nagarjuna Sagar, Srisailam, they are not drinking water reservoirs. Not only from the dead storage of Nagarjuna Sagar, we are also trying to take out water from the backwaters. That means this aspect was pointed out almost 20 years back on Kalyani Reservoir Dam. Kalyani Reservoir was constructed for the farmers, and later it was converted for the drinking water of the Tirupati and Tirumala. The trend is rapidly growing, and I warn that in coming next 2-3 years, all the irrigation reservoirs may be transformed into drinking water sources, and agriculture will come to a stop. Either it has to go for a dry crop, and people have to change their lifestyles. Surface water is this situation. Lakes and reservoirs are vanishing like anything. This is the third Sumoto case. The High Court of Telangana took this. And what is the result? Who is implementing any direction from the court? Nothing. Groundwater, it has gone to 1,000 feet below. And all the governments across the country, they claim that integrated water resources. It's only on the paper. This year, Dubai after Dubai chain. And mind you, the coming monsoon, the Hyderabad and Telangana will witness this. My friend was telling, last 4 or 5 years, whenever the temperatures crossed 43 to 44 in the city, we used to have a very intensive rainfall. But today, the trend has changed this year. February started the rising of the temperatures. And whenever there is temperature rise, we are experiencing in other parts of Telangana and Periyar areas, destroying all the crops, rabi crops, with hailstorms. Is it because the government wanted to promote the entire Telangana into a concrete jungle, Telangana state, an urban state, without any planning? This will be the result. Neither we will have food crops, nor we will have people to live in those concrete structures. It is time for the present government to review their ambitious plans of creating concrete structures from ORR to RRR. This is the situation of water. We are spending more water, more money and diesel for transport of the water. And the people who are enjoying the farm houses, they are making money by selling the water because they are registered under the farming sector. The rich is looting, rich is making richer, and the people, mostly 40% of the people, do not have access to protected drinking water. Is it the status? State government did not make any statement or conducted any discussion on the world earthquake. And the second thing, air pollution. Simultaneously, we are deprived of having the clean air. All the West Hyderabad, which is developed last 15 to 20 years, suffers from acute air pollution around the year. Is anybody bothered about it? And the vehicular pollution is increased. Water polluted, water depleted, air polluted, air depleting fresh air. We are buying water 5,000 rupees per tanker. We are buying oxygen in orange bars, what they call in medical terms. I think 1 hour 300 rupees or 500 rupees the oxygen. This is the status of air and water. And look at the land. Land, you don't find an inch open land. We are promoting high density concretization across the city. They said we want to decongest the core city and develop outer ring road. After the outer ring road, they wanted to develop both around the outer ring road and the core area. Core area constructions are rampant. Why they are permitting in the core areas? Jubilee Hills, Madhapur, you name it. They are giving permission up to 50 floors, 40 floors. And more than that, where is the energy? A big scam during the last government's time of energy. As if energy is free. We never concentrated and focused on the solar energy in this state. And today we want to buy energy at any cost and pamper the citizens on the luxurious life. What is this? What happened to the mission of green buildings? We are not focusing on a sustainable development. We are only focusing on overconsumption pattern lifestyles. And Prime Minister comes out and says, has a special program that lifestyles for sustainable development. My dear sir, if we do not develop the infrastructure, a sustainable infrastructure, a green infrastructure, water infrastructure, how do you promote a lifestyle in such environs? We have to think of it. We need to integrate these two things. All the government of India urban planning, they focus water development in isolation, not from the urban planning. As long as we treat the water and air in isolation of the urban planning, we continue to face these disasters. This is very dangerous. We have not come out with any kind of alternative, building materials, road construction materials. We are still some 100 years back technologies we are using. We still have the same code for construction of the roads which the Britishers follow. Are we using the fly ash? Just Sri Gadkari ji, once in a while, he comes out with a passing statement that, we should use the industrial waste, we should use this waste. We are not using plastics, which is a proven technology for the road making. Okay. So where are we heading to? Land is gone. Land, proudly government itself escalates the price. If government escalates the price, West Hyderabad, experiences 1 lakh rupees per square yard, maybe square meter, maybe square foot, I don't know. They're so proud of it, they are getting the taxes. It's my challenge. Will they be able to create a water infrastructure in the west of Hyderabad with that kind of a land value and taxation system? Can government come forward and, for compensating the, properties taken for the stormwater drain or sewage drain? No, it will not happen. We are living in a fool's paradise. We are heading to a greater disaster. It's time. Water, air, and land. Now you look at the land mining areas. outer ring road, regional ring road, all the hillocks of Telangana are advanced. More than that, they have sanctioned mining 50 feet near to the medium irrigation structures in one of the districts. What happened to the regulations? Does anybody looking into the regulations, and is there any government or a department which is looking after the effective implementation of the regulations? Nothing. The irrigation engineers working in the urban areas have become crorepati's, billionaires, but helping the builders to avoid, encroach lakes in the buffer zones and below the FTLs, and converting the channels. And till this date, nobody discusses it. Okay. And now the open space. Where is the open space? We have regulations for this. We have GOs under this. We have policies under this. Are we looking into these things? No. And my dear, friends from UGC say, after 4 years professional course, they can directly go to research. So my question is, do we have competent faculty in the universities to guide the students on research? At least on the thesis work? No. Then what is the effective functioning of these academic institutions, research institutions? There is no synergy between the research institutions, academic institutions, government department, implementing department, nothing else. And we say that, proudly we say for everything. Matatal netul dagirma misa vasanju. And even on the other day, government, I think, came out with a statement that culturally we have a great heritage of respecting, conserving a forest, worshipping the nature. Yes, we worship the nature and we spoil the nature. Indians are hypocrites on the first order on this earth. If we are sincerely worshipping these natural resources, my friend has already shown the oath which myself and Purushottam Reddy and others, late Krishnakant ji, administered in 1990. Okay? And still, every year, it's almost 34 years. We are still trying. And okay, energy, I told you. Open spaces, yes. Last 8 months back, there is one colony called Kukutpati colony, where the association said, the open park cannot give us the money. We will construct a commercial building on this. And the GHMC has given the permission, shameless. The officer as well as the association members must be put behind the bars for depriving the children and the senior citizens of the fresh air and the openness, open area. They have no right, sir. And what is the impact on the human health? Quality of life. Today, 2 in each family are suffering from respiratory diseases and gastroenteritis, and senior citizens and children crossing the road, they are falling victims to the road accidents. And where are we heading? And we are so proud that somebody from the moving on the Mercedes Benz or some other vehicle. Oh, Hyderabad में इतने Mercedes Benz आ गए. कहाँ से आए हैं? It's all public money. Coca Page. Oh, who is funding all these things? And the biggest scam and the biggest corruption in this state is land regulation and building declaration. That gives the confidence to all these encroachers to build. Geo 111 today has more than 3,000 villas. If there is a will, we can demolish all this and bring back the glory of the catchment area. Are we serious about this? No. And second thing, okay, LRS, BRS, you are all promoting all the illegal structures. They use cement, they use sand, they use marble from the Rajasthan. It's a natural resource. And again, we put for the demolition. If government doesn't wake up, soon in 2-3 years, we are going to experience a big disaster. And coming this monsoon, people have to wake up. Above all, are we empowering the local governing bodies? At least did we think of empowering my suggestion and my appeal to election commission is, please conduct one nation, one election to local governing bodies throughout the country in one day. Then you go for the state and the parliament. We forget about the local governance, and we are more worried about the Lok Sabha. I'm not worried about it. I want my local governing bodies to function effectively, and their capacities should be enhanced. What is the escalating cost of living today? The dal is around 200 rupees. Okay? And we say that we are shining. I do not know what makes us shining and all. I think we are shining more because of the ill health, more cancers, more gastroenteritis. Earth itself is suffering from cancer, which is induced by none other than the human being and is aggressively pushed by the corporate sector with hand in glove with Western government officials and the policy makers. It is time to wake up, save the earth, save yourself, save the future. That is most important. And nobody talked of conservation. I was so wondering why we do not have the penalties. Conservation is not facing. This government, present government, should have taken as a role model to bring out a planning on Geo 111 and entire catchment area on new conservation strategies. If they do not have any ideas, we welcome to our channel for open debate, discussion. We can share the ideas. Let us save the mother. We are cutting already the umbilical cord between the earth resources and the life forms got deteriorated. We have to rectify it. We have to empower the local governments. Let us wake up. Okay? Otherwise, today Bangalore, tomorrow Hyderabad, and then Chennai, Kolkata, Bombay, Delhi always suffers. Okay? Air pollution follows. At global level, it's Dubai and Chennai. Sorry, China. And Germany and France also did not escape from these disasters. We need to look at it. The trend is changing. This summer, wake up. The rain is outside Hyderabad, not in Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, okay, somehow you may manage, but outside Hyderabad, it is the food grain we are losing. It is the psychological, pressure, financial pressure to the farming society, whom we forgot long back. It's a very sad state of affairs around the earth. Everybody wants to make money and go to some other planet. I do not know. But if they are making any such arrangements to get out of this earth, the first thing I appeal to all the people to go and get out those stations, launching stations, satellite stations, from where these people are planning to get. Give the warnings. Thank you so much, Dr. Shivaprasad.
No, it's
All the 5 elements
sir.
of the earth, they are in crisis. Cumulatively, it has put all the life forms, including the human beings, into a larger crisis. It is time to wake up. Thank you so much.
Yeah, wonderful, sir, again, to host you. And my pertinent question is, you said shining. That shining is because of radiation from concrete structures, destroying wonderful trees and gardens. Used to have fresh air, shade. It used to give flowers, fruits. And more than that, it was a temperature radiant. That is gone now. So that is why it is shining. Now, my straight question to you, sir, how is that the parliament elections are happening? Neither one politician or a political party, or for that matter, local bodies, they are also playing crucial role. How is that they have not discussed World Earth Day? Are they not aware, or are they not sincere or sensitive? When they are touring, when they are going around, it is pretty hot. Don't they understand that? Why it has become so hot in April itself?
You see, one thing is, I expected that, much more debate will come out during this Lok Sabha elections on these environment issues. And nothing is happening. You see, Himalayas, everybody, ridicules, as if we are all the anti-nationals we are talking about. Himalayas is the 3rd polar region on this planet. The change in Himalayas brings change in the entire climate and weather conditions across the country, not only in our country, but adjoining countries. There is no debate on the Lok Sabha election campaign. Everybody is talking about, something which is ridiculous. And really, water crisis is there. Nobody is talking of the water crisis, how they it is not there in their agenda also, manifestation. And there is no debate on the conservation. They only say, nobody questions that, the government has changed, the mindset of the people, Yadha Raja Tadha Praja is wrong. Today it is Yadha Praja Tadha Raja. మనం ఎట్లా ఆలోచన చేస్తున్నాం వాళ్ళు అట్లనే ఆలోచన చేస్తున్నాం. ఎందుకంటే నాకు పని చేయకుండా సాయంత్రం కల్లా 1000 రూపాయలు కావాలి, వాడు ఇస్తా అంటుంది. అవునా కదా? State government schemes, central government schemes, shamelessly. And none of the candidates said, once we come to the power, we will empower the local government. Did you hear anything towards this? Local governing bodies empowering? No?
No, not at all.
And they say that is the stepping stone for a political career. What nonsense is this? What if you do not empower that? That fellow becomes a highly corrupt fellow at the local governing body, and he becomes the biggest corrupt fellow at the Lok Sabha. If you are talking of the political career, we are not talking about the environment. We are not talking about people have become so immune.
So how to correct this? How to correct this? How to correct this? People are suffering. It is very hot, no rain, no water to drink. And see how They have cut down the trees and all. But still no one is voicing their concern. That is what my...
You see, the whole problem is the political system is so powerful. My experience last 40 years. I go and tell the people that it's in your hands. Let us come together and repair this lake, fill the rainwater. Good olden days, people used to come. Okay? And today, we had supportive government programs like RLEGP, Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, livelihoods. Under that, across the country, they used to desilt the lakes and improve the storage capacity. Okay, and today I give you everything to you. You want water? I'll give you. You want food? I will give you. Okay, you are getting married. I'm sorry to say, I'll send you a good, all kinds of luxury material. Everything is given free. We are making this country into another Europe and another America. The youngsters are getting lazy bums, and they are not experiencing the work. Learn through the work, earn through the work. Wow. Roti, kapda, makan, which we started in 50s. Roti has gone to Reliance, kapda has gone to Arvind, and makan has gone to DLF, Ramki, and who is the other? Rameshwar Rao. Khatam.
Builders.
Okay, it is gone. So now I say as a politician, see, look, these people, how beautiful work they are doing.
They are funding political parties. They are funding political parties now.
Yeah, they are funding.
Exposed
so it's a game. It's a game. It's a game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll support you, fund me, and I will win, and again I will support you. You loot all resources. Let people get.
అది తెలుగులో మనకు ఉంటుండే ఈ ఆడవాళ్ళ వ్రతాలను ఉండేది. ఇచ్చానమ్మ వాయనం పుచ్చుకున్నానమ్మ వాయనం అంటారు. అదే గిన్నె అటు పోతుంది ఇటు వస్తుంది. మన ఎలక్ట్రోరల్ బాండ్స్ కూడా ఇచ్చానమ్మా పుచ్చుకున్నానమ్మా అనుకుంటూనే పోతాం. అవునా కదా? నువ్వు ఎవరిని ఏం అడగలేవు. సో ఏమైపోయినది అంటే అసలు ఎంటైర్ సిస్టమ్ has got rotten. See, except electoral bonds, you have seen how the electoral bonds has nurtured the corrupt practices in the system. Otherwise, you see, 1 minute, right? The Meghna builders who were involved in the Silkara tunnel episode.
Navayuga
and Meghna, iddaru undira.
Megha
who were they also charted 17 days of those disaster and rescue operations bills to the government. How can you do that?
Their responsibility to maintain. So because
it is their responsibility.
But through electoral bonds, they are giving more money to the politicians and political parties. Shamelessly, they are accepting. That
is the reason the Kaleshwaram has gone into talks.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
That is the reason, could be, even the present government is hesitant to take any action on the Kaleshwaram.
Yes.
People have to think of it. What's going to help the system? We have lost the system's approach. I'm only interested in mine. And in the days of jump Jilanis, they are getting trained, triple jump, half jump, pole vault jump, whichever is convenient. Pole vault is for, getting into the central Delhi. Okay? Straight away they take a pole vault and go there. Triple jump is, BRS to Congress to PA. Okay. Very few we are adopting long jump. Straight away BRS to Congress. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it the way? And people do not have anything. I think I suggest and appeal to you that during the election campaign and elections, you should once again come out with public education episodes, particularly.
I'm ready.
Otherwise, what happens is
Yeah.
either they sit in the home, okay?
Right.
Nobody comes out and exercises the home. We
Right.
need to think of this very serious.
So last message. Last
As you asked me,
right.
The most important thing is change the mindset.
Right.
Make the people to look at their children.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
The other system says, look at your children and become more corrupt. Chanapaj. ఓకే నేనేమంటా అంటే వానికి నువ్వు ఎన్ని పైసలు జమ చేసినా కానీ ఒక గ్లాస్ మంచినీళ్ళు దొరికాయి బిడ్డ ఇదైతే గ్యారంటీ అవునా కదా యూ వర్క్ ఆన్ దిస్ we need to bring out a lot of reforms in the election.
Right.
Okay, please, thank you so much. And
so this is for today. Lot of money, if you are making it through corrupt practices, destroying Mother Earth and all the 5 elements, right from water to air, then what is that you are going to eat? Lots of money, lakhs and crores of money. Can you eat money? Ultimately, when you destroy, there is no water, no air, no food. All the lands converted into concrete jungles. Temperatures rising, flooding. Will you survive? So take care. Look, this is what he says. Look at your family members. What is that you are going to leave for your children tomorrow? That is more important. Now, at least, people should start questioning these politicians, political parties, including administrators, right from Panchayat to Lok Sabha. Otherwise, we are gone forever. So do support DRTSPR channels, Citizen DRTSPR channel, and Environment People DRTSPR channels. They're all in larger public interest. Anyone can participate and differ with us. Thank you very much, sir. My number is 94404 65339.